Hey beautiful people, so I'm back with another video. So if this is your first time watching my video, this is your first time to my channel, welcome. So I always talk to everybody about how to actually build their credit, how to get that perfect credit score. I always tell people, let's just get you over the 750 mark. Because 750, you can do everything you want. But in this video, I'm going to tell you those credit cards are going to help you build your credit up. So again, I'm a realtor, so I can help you buy a house. But a lot of people didn't want to buy a house, but we got to fix the credit first. So let's figure out what we have to do to help you build your credit score up. So to build your credit score, I always tell you, I want you to have at least 4 credit cards. So let's get into the 4 credit cards I want you to have. And I'm going to show you the bonus part, how to get credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. And a lot of people don't understand. I don't care what your credit score is. I don't care, if it's a 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. There's going to be an easy way for you to actually get pre-approved for these credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So tune in. Make sure you stay into the end. That's what I'm going to actually go into, how you can get approved for the credit cards. So the first credit card I always tell people about is the Capital One credit card. You guys, if you're here, I always tell you about this credit card because this is the first credit card. These are the first credit cards I had. I had 2. So I got the Quicksilver One Rewards, and I had the Platinum MasterCard. So these are the first credit cards that I had, and I always tell people, like, listen, get these credit cards because it's going to be like gold for you. So go ahead and go to CapitalOne.com and you can apply for the Quicksilver Rewards and the Platinum One. Now, the key to allowing these credit cards to boost your credit score up and to build your credit is you got to make sure you have 4 of them. So have 4 of them. You keep the balance low and don't ever be late on it. No matter what you do. I don't care what you got to do. Never be late on your credit cards. The late payments was dropping your credit score, and it's going to send them to collections if you don't pay them at all, and that's what's going to drop your credit score. So if you want to build it, you want to boost your credit score up, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build your credit score up. So I want you to make sure you're paying on time and you keep your balance low. So when I talk about utilization, that means if Capital One, they gave me a $300 credit card. So I got a $300 credit card here and I got a $500 credit card here. So with this credit card, I should never spend more than $15. And with this credit card, I shouldn't spend more than $25. That is what I mean by keeping your balance low. And if you spend more than that, then it's going to potentially drop your credit score. It's not going to be building it as much as you want it to be. But this is just one, these are just 2 of the easy credit cards, and they have a secure credit cards where you have to put money down and they'll start building your credit score. But I don't want you to do that. I want you to try my trick that I'm going to show you at the end to actually build your credit score. And if you're a student, then you're able to get the Journey Student Rewards card. And don't forget too, with this card, you're going to get 1.5% cash back. And then with this credit card, you're going to get the 1.25% cash back. So that's really good. Now let's go to the next credit card I want you guys to try for. So the next credit card that I want you to try for is the Credit One Bank. The reason why I say Credit One Bank is because they almost throw this credit card out to anyone. So if you're trying to build your credit, that's probably because maybe you messed up before or maybe you have no credit at all. If you don't have any credit at all, then these are easy credit cards that will give you that chance, that will start off with you without you getting secure credit cards. A lot of times you got to get secure credit cards where you have to put your money down so you can get that credit card. I don't want to go that route. So right now I'm telling you about credit cards you can get without you putting money down, regardless of your credit score. And remember, if you don't have a credit report at all, I want you to try to get that Capital One, get the 2 Capital Ones, and go ahead and try for the Credit One Bank. Now, if you want to see what I mean by, oh my gosh, I got to get a secure credit card, then look here. This is secure credit card right here. They're telling you can deposit up to $3,000. So $200 to $3,000, and then they'll give you a credit card. And you're like, I can put money down. I thought credit card is when they're going to give me a credit card. No, for these, you have to put money down on these credit cards. So I really don't want you to get these different secure credit cards. But say if you try this, you don't have any credit, then you may have to start off with one secure credit card. But I want you to try my different tricks first, and then we'll go from there. Now, what I want you to do is, if you want to try my trick, I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So to opt into Factor Trust, you have to go ahead and click here. So this is the website. I'll have it down in the description. I want you to opt into Factor Trust. So when you opt into Factor Trust, all you're doing is telling them, hey, I want to get credit card offers. And you have to apply. You have to actually give them your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth. They're a credit bureau. So they're similar to, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the 3 major ones. But go ahead and click submit. After you click submit, then you want to go ahead and enter that information that I told you that you'll have to submit. Go ahead and submit the information and click confirm. Now, when you submit this, remember, you're telling them, I want offers. So be prepared to get a lot of offers in the mail. But that's good because remember, you're trying to build your credit score up. And for you to build your credit score up, you need at least 4 credit cards. Now, let me show you what you can do after you actually opt in. After you opt in, then you have a chance of getting approved for credit cards without them actually checking your credit score. So let's go ahead and go to victoriassecrets.com because that's an easy website where you can just test and see if you can do the opt-in. You don't have to get the credit cards, but you can see if you get the pop-up saying you're pre-approved without them checking your credit scores and without them actually give you that hard inquiry. So let's go to victoriassecrets.com. So after we go to victoriassecrets.com, I want you to put $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. I already have items in my cart because I did not clear my cookies. So if you try this trick and it's not working for you, I want you to clear your cookies. I want you to clear your cookies and I want you to go into incognito mode. And if you want me to go through that, let me just run through it really quickly. You don't have to ask. I'll just do it. Let's go ahead and click the 3 dots here at the top. So it's 3 dots at the top and go to settings. After you go to settings, I want you to put pop into the box. And I'm going to kind of go fast because I don't want to, if you already know this, I don't want to, pull you through it. But I want you to go ahead and click here where you see it's highlighted with the pop. Go ahead and click there, scroll to the bottom, and you want to make sure that you click pop here, and then you allow pop-ups. You make sure that it says allowed. So make sure it says allowed on your computer. Go ahead and click enter again on pop. Let's go ahead and just put pop in again. I want you to go to clear browsing data. That's your cookies. That's when they track you. They know where you've been. So far they said I've been to 169 sites. I downloaded 10 items. Like they know too much, right? So I want you to clear your data. So after you clear your data, they're not going to have this information anymore. So I want you to go to the Victoria's Secrets website, but I want you to do it in an incognito mode. I'm able to do it without incognito, but I want you to see what it looks like to do it in incognito. And this is actually called the shopping cart trick, what we're going to be doing. So I want you to put Victoria's Secrets here, click submit, click enter, and I want you to put that $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So I like to just go ahead and hover over sleep and go to Cami sets. But again, it can be any $200 to $250 that you want to go ahead and pick the items. You can pick them yourself. You don't have to go ahead and follow these items, but I suggest you follow them, but you don't have to. And you can always rewind, slow it down, or whatever it takes so that you can go ahead and get this trick to work for you. So I like to click the small. And I like to get 4 of them. And so I get the same items. I don't like to go ahead and get different items. I think it's just too much work and it's not necessary. So I want to add this to my bag. Now I want to click checkout. Now, as you can see here, the items is actually only $198, but with taxes, it's going to put me over that $200 mark. So I'm not concerned about it. So I'm going to click checkout. After you click checkout, you want to check out as a guest. So go ahead and click checkout as a guest. Now, I want you to go ahead and type your information in, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. I want you to put your first and last name here, your address here. I want you to put your phone number and your email address in. And the only reason why you want to put that same exact information, that's because when the Factor Trust sent your information over to these credit card companies, the only thing that they gave them was your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address so that they can mail you stuff, they can email you things, you can get all these different offers, right? So put that same information in here, but I want to type this information in of the client that I have. So remember, you want to make sure that this is that same information. If you do not put the information in correct, then they're not going to go ahead and give you that pop-up that I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm just typing in all the information that you will have to put in so that you can get that pop-up. And keep this in mind too. There's over 60 different credit cards that allow you to get credit cards without them checking your credit score. So go ahead, if you get approved for this one, if you get the pop-up, I want you to get the shopping cart trick guide in the description where you can see those 60 different credit cards. So I have all of the information put in. So I just want to verify that everything is correct so we can get the pop-up. So far, everything is correct. I want to click continue to delivery. So after you click continue to delivery, this is the pop-up that you're going to get. It's going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. And this is the pop-up for all of the companies. You should get the same exact pop-up saying that you're pre-approved. Now, they're asking you to pick which credit card you want to get. So I always like to get the pink. If you watch this plenty of times because you're trying to master this trick, then you know I love the pink card. So I'm going to click accept now. And what they're going to ask you for is they want you to put your date of birth here, your last 4 digits of your social twice, and they want you to go ahead and check this box here and click Finish Submit for Review. So that is what they want you to put here. And remember, after you go ahead and put this information in, they're going to let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500. You're pre-approved for $1,000. Now, I don't suggest that you actually, buy the things on this. I don't suggest that you go ahead and get it. What I would do is I would just exit out. So I would click that X right there. And after they tell you how much you're approved for, they're going to send you that card in the mail. So you can go ahead and look at my guide down in the description. It's called the Shopping Cart Trick Guide, and you'll be able to get those same credit cards that's on that guide. And remember, they're not going to be checking your credit score, and they're not going to be pulling your credit reports, giving you that hard inquiry. But if you have problems with hard inquiries, then go ahead and look down in the description. I have the hard inquiry removal guide also, where you can go ahead and remove inquiries from your credit reports. But yes, guys, I taught you guys the trick. So now I want you just to implement it. And remember, you want to opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, it's going to be so many different offers coming in the mail. And now they're going to tell these different companies that you want to get the credit card, which is going to make it easier for you to be able to get them. So if you have any questions, go ahead and call or text me. My phone number is 833-Rickita. And remember, I'm always here for you. So you can always call or text me. You're my assistants. We're definitely here for you. And if you want me to try to see if I can do this trick for you, I also have a section in the description that says, click here if you want me to try to do the trick for you. And usually that trick can be done within 24 hours so I can see if I can get you pre-approved. If you have any questions, like I said, call or text me. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment with your Cash App so you can be entered into my monthly drawing.